On August 13th, 2022 at about 10:30 in the evening, the Albuquerque Police Department's Emergency Communication Center received a 911 call stating that there were multiple shots fired in the area of Central and Dorado. Officers arrived on scene. They noticed 3 gunshot victims. 2 of those victims were female. 1 of those victims was a male. The female victims were rushed from the scene to a local hospital where they are now listed in stable condition. The single male victim is deceased on scene. So at this time, a full violent crime call out was initiated. A homicide unit is behind me working to interview witnesses and locate a possible offender or offenders of this incident and locate and canvass for surveillance camera footage and any other evidence that could possibly further the investigation. I'd like to ask the viewers that if they heard or saw anything in the area of Central and Dorado about 10:30 in the evening on August 13th, if they could call 242 cops and we'll have a homicide investigator contact them and find out what they saw or heard.
Any suspects or how any witnesses or anything?
So we have several witnesses on scene that we're interviewing at this point in time. However, we don't have any offender information that we can release at this point.
Was it a foot traffic shooting? Was it a drive-by?
It was out in the open, so it's unknown right at this point whether or not it was a drive-by shooting or if it was a shooting by individuals on foot. Those are things that the investigators are trying to uncover at this point.
Seems like a big crime scene because it goes down that alleyway. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. It's a fairly large crime scene. Anything out in the open is typically large in nature just due to the openness and freedom for people to move.
Do you have any clue as to what motivated?
We have no motivation at this point. Again, the only thing that we have at this point, based on the fact that it's very early on in the investigation, is 3 individuals were struck by gunfire, 2 individuals are in stable condition at local hospitals, and 1 individual is deceased on scene.
Approximate age of the victims?
We don't know the age of the victims at this point. We do know, again, that we have not identified anyone involved in this incident either.